Welcome to episode 93 of ghallora Beer Reviews. I've been away for a while. Before I get to the brew, I've been away for almost a month, or I think over a month. And sorry to all my fans out there. The 2 or 3 fans I do have, and thanks for the emails and comments to say, oh, when you're coming back. I was just away from home for a long time and just through work and going to a few other places, so I wasn't around and wasn't able to record any reviews. But I'm back, okay? And as you can see, okay, I'm back. As you can see, I've got this one. It's an unknown one for me until I got it only about a month ago when my parents went to a brewery in Mudgee in New South Wales, and it's from the Mudgee Brewing Co. I don't know much about this brand. This is pretty much going to be a cold test for me. I haven't even looked it up online to see what it's like. But as you can see, it's a wheat beer, so it's their wheat beer in their range. There's a bit of a description on the back there, but I won't go through all of that. Ingredients, usual, water, wheat, hops, malted barley. It comes in at 4.7% alcohol by volume in a 330 milliliter stubby. And it says here to drink responsibly. So we'll try and do that. Anyway, without further delay, let's crack it open, eh? So, like I said, I haven't done any reading on this or any reviewing online, so I'm not too sure what it will be like. Okay. What you'd expect of a wheat beer style, the head, quite a large head on it, and it's come up quite aggressively. It is a pretty clean white head. A little bit of an off colour there, an off white. Average consistency, what you'd expect for a head of any type of beer, but wheat beer sometimes can be a little bit thicker, but looks quite light and fluffy. Over 3 fingers, as you can see. As for the carbonation, extremely high. Again, what you'd expect of a wheat beer. Colour, it's very light golden colour, or light yellow colour, probably more than golden actually. A bit like a lemon colour in the light there. It looks alright though. I'll just try and get the rest of it in. Anyway, while that's settling down, I'll just go for the smell. It's got a very nice wheat beer smell. When I say obviously it's a wheat beer, but your run-of-the-mill sort of wheat beer, those type of smells you'd be expecting to get. Something quite what I'd expect, similar to Hoegaarden, along that sort of line. It's definitely got some banana smell coming through there. Some clove. Some nice floral notes. Smells really good, but I can smell the maltiness at the back there too. Yeah, it smells actually really good. But if I could compare it to anything I've smelled, or I haven't tasted it yet, but anything I've smelled, it smells like Hoegaarden. Alright, we'll just leave it at that at the moment, and we'll give it a taste test, but it does look good, doesn't it? Without further delay, cheers. Ooh. A bit more citrus than what I expected. What I thought was going to be coming through. It's actually got quite a strong hop bite to it. I didn't expect that as much as it's in this brew. Quite nice though. It was a bit of a surprise. Let's give it another go. Yeah, very light, extremely carbonated as well. It's almost fizzy in your mouth. It's very very carbonated. I'm gonna describe it as, those lollies you had when you were a kid and they'll pop and crack on your mouth. It's sort of like that a bit. Um, a bit too much for me, to be honest. A bit too much carbonation, but you can get around that. I'll give it another sip. As for the taste, I'm getting a banana sort of backbone in the taste there, and a maltiness, but what's coming forth is a real like lemon zesty taste. Sorry, I couldn't smell that in when I had a sniff, but Yeah, through the taste, it's like a lemon sort of citrus taste, if that describes it well. A little bit off-putting for me, and I'm not saying that's bad, but I didn't expect that from the other wheat beers or many other wheat beers I've tried. But it is different. If you like that sort of refreshing, zesty citrus taste in a wheat beer, this would be for you. Not exactly my style, but it's yeah, I'm sure some people would like it. Anyway, I'll just get the rest of that in there. So I've got a bit of the sediment coming down now as well. So excuse me, very carbonated, but I'll give this a go and see what it's like. Yeah, I think the sediment definitely evened it out a bit. I thought it might do that. It's not quite as citrus after I pour the rest of the bottle in. So if you can try and get most of the, we'll get all of the bottle in. But yeah, not a bad wheat beer for a craft brewery. Yeah, it's not too bad. So what would I give Mudgee Brewing Co. Their wheat beer or their wheat version of their beers? I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a reasonable, well, more than reasonable wheat beer. And it's and it's from an Australian brewery, so it's quite good. It's not the best one I've ever had, but it's not bad either. So if you like a citrus sort of zesty wheat beer, try this if you can pick it up somewhere. I'm not exactly sure if they do sell it in shops or whatnot. You might be able to order it. So if you want to try something different, give it a go. 8 out of 10 for me. Well, it's good to be back, and thanks for having me again. It's always a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.